Looking to find seams in the secondary. It's the Bills going up against the Jets. So with that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Again, everybody, alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch, because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Hopefully our colorblind.
1, 2, 3, go.
Friends will enjoy this one slightly better than last year. The Bills and Jets are underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. First down.
Taylor with a give to McCoy. He had a quick little lead.
Here we go. 1, 9, 5.
Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now Taylor. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Bills call on the punt unit and Colton Schmidt. Possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jets take possession. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the quarterback for this New York Jets offense, and all the talk about Geno Smith taking over his spot. Then week 7, Geno Smith tears his ACL. Fitzpatrick comes back in, leads them to a win.
And so often a quarterback loses his job not only because of how he's playing, but maybe the team record overall. Remember, the Jets were 1-5 at that point, so they thought they needed a change, tried to shake things up. A great job in relief by Fitzpatrick, rallying them to a victory.
And now the Jets 2-5. Here's Matt Forte with his first carry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Forte coming off his 26th career 100-yard game in Week 7. Second as a member of the Jets. In fact, he had an even 100 yards on 30 carries.
So whatever happened to that stat about once a running back hits 30, the production starts to decline?
He doesn't care about that stat.
Yeah, he's not just aging gracefully. He's aging angrily, putting up big-time production.
Also added 54 yards and a touchdown. Fitzpatrick. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zach Brown. In. Third down, 15 yards still needed. This is Bilal Powell. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at about the 14. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On first down, it's Taylor. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target.
We got a hot minute here, partner. Let's talk about the Seattle-Arizona game a little bit. A 6-6 tie. And a lot of people was it bad offense? No, I thought it was excellent defense in that game.
Whatever it was, offense was at a premium. Lowest scoring tie in NFL history since OT was added. How about that?
Well, the last time they had a tie, wasn't that Carolina and Cincinnati? It was the highest scoring tie in NFL history since they changed the rules. Pretty impressive. And one more crazy fact. The Cardinals franchise has played 5 6-6 ties in franchise history. Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Here we go, Ohio!
Here's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And not too much. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the... Here's Colton Schmidt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Hey! Move, 45! Move, 45!
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Right back for Marshall. This time it's complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First down, Fitzpatrick. caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down. Fitzpatrick now from the 50. That one complete to Anderson. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there at 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
It's Taylor airing it out deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And he will be brought down. He's appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out now come the Jets. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Second down, Fitzpatrick. Wide open receiver complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
Down and 10 now for the offensive group. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On first down, this is Forte. And he'll take this inside the third back. Now a second down throw for Fitzpatrick. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off.
On the counter, Forte. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's Forte. They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And Folk's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
And now this becomes a question of can they make this stand up? The defense has been impeccable thus far, and now they need to go out and finish strong.
The made field goal back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Bills getting set to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he's got room. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Powell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute.